Let's get into talking about the different substances that we actually discussed before that we see a lot of addiction that's going on currently, but also what it was years ago and what it's become now. And then we'll talk about medication assisted treatment, MAT, that we've got different stances, but we've always kind of met at the crossroads. I like to keep an open mind to the harm reduction community. I I've been criticized. I've been known to be controversial when it comes to speaking my mind about it. Often when I do get criticized, a lot of the people that will criticize me will say, well, there's peer reviews, there's science peer reviews, there's evidence-based. And from what I see, based off of what I see on the front lines, evidence-based through my own vision, um, and the recovery that can come out of it, I think to myself quite often, why should people be kept stuck? Example, methadone clinics. Like, why is that person really living, or are they just going to the clinic every day to take something to stay off of something? So we'll get into that in a sec. But I did want to discuss today ketamine, the abuse of it, also the proper use of it, how it's it's become more popular, obviously probably in the last 5, 6, 7, maybe even more, 8, 9 years for depression. And I wanted to talk about Trank, xylazine, and then obviously, you know, fentanyl, this fentanyl craze, and how it's just grown and grown and grown and become, it's not going away. I mean, I'm sure you're dealing with this a lot. So let's talk. Let's talk about ketamine first. What do you see? What I've noticed, and I told you this the other day when we were talking on the phone. It's like we used ketamine in the 90s. Just
I was gonna go. Yeah, go
in
ahead.
the 90s, it was a club drug. We would go into K-holes. Often we would find it in South America in certain places,
Yeah.
and then bring it up here and figure out how to use it. And it was in a powder form. When we would do it, we would do it through our nostrils. And personally, I didn't really like it. I liked some hallucinogens. I liked a lot of stimulants. I loved ecstasy. But when we do ketamine, it would take me into other realms of my mind where I was like, I don't know that I really like that, but I'll do it again because I'm an addict, right? But now what I'm seeing is there are millennials between the ages of 35 and I'd say 42, 43 that are straight up banging lines of ketamine
Yeah.
like we were doing cocaine in the 80s and 90s. And it's become like I've literally tried to help a lot of them. Some want the help,